Today, the 3rd of July, we remember and give thanks for the life of Thomas the Apostle, the one who is often referred to as Doubting Thomas. If we look at the Bible as a whole, we find many people who doubted in one way or another, and for all kinds of different reasons. Eve was the first person we come across, persuaded into doubting what her Creator had told her about the tree of life. And she falls prey to believing something quite different about the tree, which leads to her downfall. The Israelite people, finally escaping the Pharaoh's clutches from slavery, doubt the integrity of their leader Moses when they're faced with a lack of food and water in the wilderness. The Israelites continue to doubt even after they are fed and nourished. They particularly doubt the sovereignty and generosity of God, turning away from God to more tangible objects such as the Baal gods and Asherah poles, and needing time and time again to be persuaded by the judges to turn back to the one true God. Eventually, tempted by foreign countries in what they perceive to be more successful and powerful ways of living, they seek kings to rule over them, again undermining the authority of God. There are plenty of other biblical characters who demonstrate examples of doubt. Job, for example. And so we see that the Bible doesn't always offer us stories of people who were full of certainty and trust regarding God, but rather examples and stories of deep-seated and long-standing doubts. For Thomas, most of all, he needed tangible proof of the resurrected Jesus, which we see in the episode where he says that he will not believe unless he can see Jesus' wounds from the crucifixion for himself. How do these stories, then, of other people's doubts speak to us today? Well, they show us first and foremost that we, like all those who have gone before us, are profoundly human. We are no different to them in the struggles that we sometimes face. There is a grounding and normalizing to this, which is reassuring in itself. Humans find it hard to trust, and so they doubt. Faith is all about trust, and for us, we need as Christians to be willing to trust in something that we cannot see. Secondly, the Old Testament stories in particular remind us that constancy in faith can be challenging to us. Our doubts can come and go, sometimes depending unhealthily on how our emotional state is or how physically comfortable we may feel. We need to be courageous even when our emotional state is wobbling or we are physically struggling. Thirdly, what we tend to see in the biblical stories are people who have a period of doubt in God and then come out the other side, stronger in their faith than they were previously. Our doubts, then, are fundamentally human, and I would say healthy. Often, certainty about something can lead to complacency. Doubt keeps us on our toes, and if we keep working hard on our spiritual disciplines, we're rewarded with a God who accepts us just as we are, with our doubts, our fears, and our anxieties. And we realize that God's constancy never lets us down.